the Olympics. That is over in Paris. That was the best Olympics that I've watched in my lifetime. I know I'm not 60 or 70 or 80 or anything like that, but that was super, super fun. And hopefully it's even more fun in LA coming up in 2028. Baseball is going to be back. Softball is being played in Oklahoma. Baseball, should MLB be in it? Yes. I mean, the WNBA is in season. They took a pause, and I think that has helped grow their game. What just happened with them winning gold in the Olympics? What the Olympics about is the best athletes in their sports in the world coming together, repping their countries, and competing against one another. I know the WBC, there's a reason why it's before the season. You don't want to take that big break with baseball. It's different than basketball. I understand that. But teams or players that aren't in the Olympics, they can still throw side sessions. They can throw bullpens. They can do simulated games against minor leaguers. You could have the minor league season continue, by the way, and you could spotlight those guys for your fans. And come on, talk about moments and growing the game. Having Jackson Merrill showing up big time for Team USA, having Bryce Harper be the flag bearer or something. I don't think he would. I don't know if they do a baseball player, but I'm just saying big moments like that, stars, and it would be in the middle of the season. You talk about marketing the game and having the big players play. There's a better shot of the big players, all of them playing in it for their countries, than during the WBC, because WBC is before the season. Some players want to make sure that they're ready for the season. Some pitchers want to ramp up and they don't want to be competing in the WBC. They just want to be in a controlled, sort of more controlled than the WBC environment where it's not all about winning. It's about getting your starts in, your pitches, your innings. The Olympics, you're going to be ramped up already, obviously. You're going to be in the middle of the season. Now, teams will probably say, hey, we don't care about marketing the game. We're the front office. We want these pitchers healthy. We don't want injuries happening in the middle of the season. That's understandable. But as a fan, just as a baseball fan, if I, of course I'd be concerned about, pitchers getting hurt or position players getting hurt or something during the Olympics. But as a baseball fan, taking my personal fandom out of it, watching Team USA in the Olympics go up against the Dominican Republic in the Olympics, something like that, that would be amazing. And it would be all in the same city, the same site as all the other sports. That would just be fantastic. Instead, what we might get is minor leaguers representing Team USA. And it might be, maybe it's going to be the top prospects in baseball on Team USA. But come on. Would the basketball in the Summer Olympics this year, would that have been as exciting if it was the top college players repping Team USA and it wasn't LeBron and KD and Steph and all those guys? Same thing for the women's. The men's, with all due respect to those players for the men's soccer for the U.S., the U23, right? There were some overage players that they could put on, but was anyone talking about that? Or was everyone soccer-wise talking about the women's run? We were talking about the woman, right? The attention was on the woman. I know they went farther and they won, obviously, which that's awesome. Congrats to Naomi Gurma, Jaden Shaw for San Diego Wave for taking home gold there. But there's no attention on the sport, on the men's soccer side, because it's U23. There's not the names there, right? It's not the A team. And I get it's soccer's different. There was the whole FIFA, it's not a FIFA window or whatever. I get that. But if you want the attention on your sport during the Olympics, you got to have the stars. If you want the attention. So, MLB, I think it would be in their best interest to allow the players to have the break. Maybe you have to have a shortened season and it not be 162 games, but have it be shortened to a lesser number. Not 60, obviously, but a little bit lesser of a number. But the Olympics, who knows if baseball is going to be there long term, right? It's coming back. It wasn't there this year. Who knows if it's going to be there long term? So take advantage of it, and that could create moments, probably would create moments that fans would never forget. And that could be signature moments of players' careers in that Olympics. We saw it in the WBC. Adam Jones, I mean, people think of him as the guy that made that great catch for Team USA in the WBC. Marcus Stroman's performance there. I mean, we're going to remember the Otani versus Trout at bat for the rest of our lives, you know? So it's those cool moments like that that would happen at the Olympics. So that's what I've got to say on that. Um, Again, imagine Jackson Merrill hitting a big homer or something for Team USA and him going nuts with Bryce Harper and Aaron Judge popping out of the dugout and going nuts. I mean, that would be amazing. And that could happen in the WBC, but again, guys aren't totally ramped up. Not everyone says yes to it. Not everyone's going to say yes maybe to the Olympics, but the Olympics, it just has a different feel to it than the WBC. I feel like it's appealing to the casual fan more than the World Baseball Classic. It's the Olympics. It's the greatest sporting event that we have. You know, all the sports all there, all the summer sports all there at one time. It's amazing. And I think you should have your best talent there in that one spot.